Hey, we're live, guys. Happy Friday. As I open this bad boy up, because it is Friday night, it's the action figure happy hour. How's it going, everyone? We're doing some, what do we got? Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series, DC Multiverse. We got a couple comic books, a couple key issues. We've got some clearance stuff that I found at GameStop. But let's go ahead and play my intro music so I can get situated here. I already see people filing in. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. Make their head drop. What's up, guys? Hope you had a good work week. It is Friday afternoon. I am enjoying a little bit of a frosty here, a little bit of Bud Light action. So we're gonna relax. We're gonna talk about some action figures. I'm gonna show you some stuff that I picked up. I'm gonna share some few comic books here that I picked up, including how many keys? One? Maybe one key in there. I see a lot of people in here. Once again, happy Friday. Happy pre-weekend. Did you guys see the NFL game last night? The Rams got their A kicked all over the damn field by the Bills. That was interesting. I was not upset to see that happen since the Rams knocked off my Bengals last year. So no offense to any Rams fans out there. But I rather enjoyed last night's outing. Anyway, guys, let's see who all is here. I invite you all to enjoy your own beverage of choice. It can be water, soda, juice, a brewski. It can be Frank Lopez is having a Jack and Coke. Cheers, my friend. But the first person that was here that had notifications on is my good buddy. WTF, it's Juan. Says, hey, Cincy. Retro Brick Studios, better known as RBS, says, hey, Cincy. Rerum says, first to say first. You are the first to say first. Rerum Trading. Michael Thomas is here. Bald Beard. Frank Lopez. Paul Morales. Michael Thomas is so professional. With my screens, my awesome screens, my intro, I turned the music down so you're not blasting your ears out. I even got a little screen capture action. I'm already slurring my words, apparently. Screen capture. We got big... I can't even talk right now because it's Friday. We have Big Bad Toy Store. We've got Sideshow up. I don't think there's anything new that released. Is there? We've even got... I pulled up Toy Shiz just in case there was something that maybe someone brought up. There's Avatar. Troy McClure. There's Homer. Homer's face. D23. Who's at D23? Is Toy Shiz at D23? But anyway, we can look at that. We can talk toys. We can talk... I haven't seen She-Hulk. I have not seen it. I haven't seen Lord of the Rings. I have not seen... What's that other show that everyone's watching? The Game of Thrones show? Haven't seen it yet. What are we watching tonight? We're watching On Patrol Live tonight. It's our Friday night thing. We eat Subway and then we watch On Patrol Live. Formerly known as Live PD. We're watching that because tomorrow night is college sports night, college football. Sunday, I wish I could say that I would be watching some NFL football, but I will be filming a movie from, when is our call time? 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's going to be a late one. But it's going to be a fun scene to film. Anyway, guys, where the frick was I? We were at Mark Rose saying what up. We were at your friendly neighborhood YouTubers here. Oh, happy day. Happy Friday. Michael Thomas said, the comments jumped. He did not say that. I just said that. Michael Thomas, if I can scroll up, said, when's the first gaming stream? I actually used to do gaming streams. I used to play some NHL. A few of you watched it. I know a lot of people aren't like the biggest hockey fans. But I have some games that I could game with. I could play some games. We could interact. If that's something you guys are interested in, that could definitely happen. I have a second channel, C2, not to be confused with C2E2, copyright claim. But I have C2, which I was doing for like jersey unboxings and hockey card stuff, but it can really be used for anything. So that is definitely a possibility. But anyway, hopefully that answers your question, Michael Thomas. Leon's here. Mark44 Prime says, Cincy, everyone, happy freaking Friday. Roy's Toys is here. Mr. Imagination, what's up? Been a minute since I've joined a Cincy Live. I would love to make this a regular occurrence on Friday afternoons, because usually on Friday afternoons, I don't got anything going on because Mrs. Cincy's getting groceries with Tay-Tay. They're getting groceries right now, and then they pick up Subway, and then they come home, and then we eat Subway, and then we watch On Patrol Live. That's our Friday night. And I usually go through my phone and delete junk mails. How exciting is my life, my friends? Deleting junk mails on a Friday night. Hell yes. Doesn't get any better than that. Faceless Honor says, have a good stream. I'm at work. I'll catch the vid after. Faceless Honor, don't work too hard, my friend. It's Friday night. Do not work too hard. Hope you have a great work evening. Michael Thomas says Stafford was Garbo. He got a lot of pressure on him. It seems like his O-line kind of floundered a bit. I'm glad this is not skunky. I bought it like a month and a half ago. Mason Hunt, that shows how frequently or infrequently I drink these things. I'm usually not drinking these things, but I figured it's Friday afternoon. I'm going to kick back, eat some Subway. Anyway, guys, Man Bounty Hunters is here. Maddox18 made the live. What's up? How's it going, Maddox? Friendly neighborhood YouTuber says, I'm drinking a frozen hot chocolate right now. How is that even possible? A frozen hot. Let me repeat those two words once again, because it is Friday afternoon. Frozen hot chocolate. How is that possible? It sounds delicious, but please, I need more information, as Ryback would say. I need more information. Please explain how that works. Is it like layers? Like the top layer is hot, the bottom layer is cold? Retro says, since he's full floor of toys looks... This is a mess, guys. This is a huge mess. Mess, and then mess. I gotta fix this. I gotta fix this action in this area. That might be a Saturday project. Definitely gotta fix some stuff. But anyway, Kevin Vallejo, 50% of the infamous Vallejo brothers are here. Haven't said that in a while. How's it going, Kevin? Michael Silva says, Cincy. Hey, comments jumped. So, Art D. Happy Friday, Cincy. Pick up anything from Target Fall Geek Out. The last thing I picked up was this guy, and that was, what, last week? I opened this up on GNR this week. Good old Robokopsky. With his look at the end of the film, when he frickin' shoots the Ed 209, blows it the frick up. He's got his exposed 5 head, his big-ass, bald-ass head, his big android head. This is a great figure. I like it a lot. You can also have this head. And then this is a cool little function here. Let's see if I can get it on camera here. Ready? Come on, work. It's not going to work, is it? Work. Son of a bee. there's a button on the back of his thigh. You push the button, it opens up, and then his gun ski's in there, if you could see it. So kind of a cool little function when it actually does work, which it did not, of course, since I'm live right now. Am I going to be able to shut his damn leg? Yes, I got that done. All right, so let's go ahead and just start sharing some stuff here, showing you some stuff. But I didn't go to Target today. I'm going to go to Target in the morning. A buddy of mine, who happens to be a co-director of our film, David, was at a Target, and he actually picked something up for me today. So he texted me, and he found something. It is a McFarlane Toys something, and he was like, "Hey, I'll get it for you," and he got it for me. So I sent him some cashola, and I'm looking forward to getting it. But I didn't go to Target yet. I usually go on Saturday mornings right before we work out. So I'll check out the Geek Out stuff then, see if there's anything worth picking up. I saw Craig. Check out his video, Not Another Retro Channel. Craig, hey, I just got a super chat. Sweet. Anyway, Craig went to his Target and got the, what did he pick up again? I just watched that video. The Universal Monsters Michelangelo. The Mummy Michelangelo. And then he also had the Leo. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Anyway, so he found some stuff. So check out his video. Anyway, that super chat was from Adam Cumler. Thanks for your vid on not having to be a completist. Cancelled Flash Speed Metal. Underwhelmed even for a favorite character wave. Yeah, being a completist will definitely put you in the poorhouse and make you run out of room very, very quickly. So I try not to do that anymore. Some of the lines I collect, like G.I. Joe Classified, like AEW, I kind of try to buy as much of everything that comes out, but there are figures that I skip. So yeah, I think it's a good thing not to be a completist, because it can get you in some well, I mean, if you're only collecting one line, like if I was only collecting G.I. Joe Classified and I was a completist, that's not bad. But if you're collecting frickin' 8 current lines like me, 9, 10, then you can definitely get in some hot water, some trouble. But anyway, Adam, thank you so much, my friend, for the super chat. I really appreciate that. And yeah, McFarlane's doing a whole friggin' wave of Flash. Let's see if it's up on Big Bad. Weekend sale. All right, so let's just cut into this right quick, because I was scrolling down on Big Bad and I saw weekend sale. So we have to look at that right now, because I want to see what's for sale. And I'm sure you guys, I'm not sure if you have seen, what is this? So it looks like it's a 3-pack of figures. Falcon and Winter Soldier SH Figure Art. So that's an awesome looking Falcon. You get John Walker, Wyatt Russell, and then you get good old Bucky there, Winter Soldier. All 3 of them for $240. It looks like MSRP is $330. $240 for 3 figures. If my math is correct, that's $80 a figure. So $80 a figure for those 3 figures. So you guys can determine, is that a good deal? Deal or no deal? Let's hear it in the chat. Deal or no deal on the 3-pack, or I guess 3 figures, special for John Walker, Falcon, Bucky. $240 for the 3. Let's see if there's anything else going on this site before we get back to business. It looks like same old. Anything new? Transformers, so that's Ironhide from Bumblebee. Opening scene. This is cool. The Garfield. Andrew Garfield, SH Figure Arts. That's a nice looking figure, I do gotta say. I've kind of gotten away from Figure Arts though. I like Mafex a lot. Figure Arts are just kind of small for me. They're a little too small for me, scale-wise. They look great. Articulation looks great. But size-wise, scale-wise, I just think they're a little bit out of what I personally prefer scale-wise. I definitely love Mafex, though. I love what they're doing. But this is a great head sculpt. That's a great Andrew Garfield head sculpt, but I don't know if I'm going to get into these. Anyway, guys, where were we? I got sidetracked there. Eddie Figure says, love that shirt, Cincy. That is a perfect segue for the comic book reveals. My tiny little comic book haul. So I'm going to show you what I picked up. I'll leave this one and this one for the end. So I got some new books this week. I got some old books this week. But I got Dark Knights of Steel. This is, I guess, the prequel to the Dark Knights of Steel DC series, where it shows them growing up as kids. If you've read that series, then you're aware of what's going on there. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. Just got another super chat. Desmond O'Reilly gave £9.99. Been following you for years, Lord, since he missed the Nerd Bar. I missed the Nerd Bar too. I really miss it. I actually, this kind of sounds a little sad, but I watch old videos just to see my old house, just to see the old setup, to see the old Nerd Bar, to see the old collection. I usually don't like watching myself over and over again, like especially in older videos on YouTube, but I just like to see the old setup. I miss it. I would love to have another basement, a house with a basement, and a house with a bar. That would be fantastic. But anyway, Desmond, thank you for the super chat. I absolutely appreciate it. He also finished by saying, miss the Nerd Bar, stay vintage. So thank you again, my friend. I appreciate it. So this was Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. I think this is the main cover. So issue 4 there. Flashpoint Beyond, issue 5. I have heard that this is it's a little strange. This is something I definitely need to catch up on, and this is the new Batman, the Chip Zdarsky run of Batman. That's a cool cover. Extreme close-up of Batman's face there. This one I picked up on a whim. This was not in my pull list. I do not subscribe to this title. I think I bought the first 2 issues of this title, but as soon as I saw that it was Wolverine versus Ghost Rider, it really reminded me of those old 80s books where it's like Wolverine versus someone, and it's on the cover, and that's most of the issue. It's just a big-ass fight. Spider-Man versus Venom. Wolverine versus Hulk. So I got the vibes on that one, so I picked that one up. Hopefully it's good. I got Punisher, and that's Ares, my friends. Ares. A pretty cool Marvel Legends figure, and he's fighting Punisher. And then we got Moon Knight, which I'm definitely behind on. Got to catch up on that. And then here's the older pickups here. So the first one, we were actually filming on, Tuesday? And I stopped by Dave's store, Back Alley Toys, and we were hanging out there before we went to the location that we were filming at. And he actually gave me this comic book, which I did not have, and I was very, very thankful and appreciative. But hell yes, it's Justice League of America. This is annual numero 2, number 2 from 1984. So I was a ripe age of 9 years old when this came out. But significance of this one, it's the first appearance of Vibe, the character Vibe from Flash. So very, very cool. And Dave, if you're watching, you're the man. Thanks, man. I appreciate it on that one. And then this is the one that I picked up. This is an older book from 1983. It is an annual as well. And this is the significance of this book that I'm holding here is also related to this t-shirt that I'm wearing. Peacemaker, Vigilante, which I can't wait for that show to come back. Absolutely love that show. But this right here, my friends, might be a good book for you to pick up if you're looking for first appearances, because this is the first appearance of Vigilante. The very first appearance of him as a character. He did appear in Teen Titans as Adrian Chase, District Attorney, but this is the first one where he is suited up as Vigilante. Again, it's New Teen Titans Annual number 2 from 1983. I was 8 when Vigilante was born. So there you go, guys. Those are the comic books. But thank you for appreciating the shirt, Eddie. Roy's Toy says House of Dragons is good. That's what I keep hearing. Miss Cincy and I loved Game of Thrones, so we definitely need to watch House of Dragons. We just haven't had the time. Jay Zeus says, what's up, Cincy, watching Thor tonight? I watched half of it last night. I posted a little picture on Facebook and Instagram I'm going to watch it and I'm going to see if I enjoy it more than I did the first time, which I think the first time I saw Thor Love and Thunder, I think I gave it a solid 7 out of 10. I did not finish it last night because I started watching football, but I will say that the humor that did not hit for me the first time still did not hit for me the second time. I was straight face gang for some of those jokes. However, the goats made me laugh again. I think that they sound hilarious. And the funniest thing about the goats is just the fact that there's someone in a sound booth just screaming. And I just think about that. I think about that visual. Because you just hear these goats screaming, and you think to yourself, there is a person voicing those goats, screaming into a sound booth, and that's just a hilarious image to me. So they made me laugh. I will say that I felt slightly more immersed. This is kind of the opposite of what I should feel, because I originally saw it in a theater on opening night, but I felt more immersed into the movie watching it at home because the sound was louder. When I saw it in the theater, we saw it at in this like balcony, in these like marquee seats. It's supposed to be like a fancy theater, but it wasn't loud enough, and I didn't feel like fully immersed. But I had my volume cranked up here locally in my house watching it, and like when the Guns N' Roses songs were playing, and the sound effects during the fight scenes, it was hitting harder for me. So I think I appreciated them more. So far, I didn't finish it. Again, I didn't finish my second viewing, but so far, I think I'm going to give it a slightly higher rating. It's probably like a 7.5 or maybe like a 7.75. I don't know if it's in 8 territory yet, but I do feel like I enjoy it slightly more the second time around. We'll see if that continues on through the rest of the viewing. I'll probably just start it again from the beginning and then watch the whole damn thing through. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I know a lot of people had asked me, hey, what did you think the second time around? And again, I enjoy it slightly more just because it's a more immersive experience, which again, shouldn't be the case because I saw it in a theater the first time and I'm seeing it at my house the second time. But anyway. Let's see. Jesus says, what's up, Cincy? Oh, I already read that. I just read that. Ben Tenza is here and he says, what's up, Cincy? Just eating dinner at the station. What you eating, my friend? What's for dinner? Rob Choi's here. How's it going, Rob? Joseph Cook. What's up, Cincy? Transformers channel on Pluto. RMD Collective says, hello there, Cincy. Just came back from Target and got NECA TMNT Mummy Mikey. Hell yes. Nice pickup, RMD. I know that's the one that most people are after this weekend. It should be in abundance because when I went to Target, I saw probably 10 of the Leonardo Hunchback figures. So I'm assuming there's probably going to be a bunch. So if you're after that figure, good luck getting it, and I hope you find it. Dustin Alft, how's it going, my friend? Michael Thomas, no Cobra Kai binge this weekend. I saw that dropped. I'm very excited to watch it. I don't think we'll have time to watch it. Because again, on Patrol Live tonight, it's tradition. And then Saturday night is Saturday's football. And then Sunday, I will probably not be here for most of the day. But anyway. You're getting a 6-inch of that footlong, Cincy. You're getting a 6-inch or that footlong. So McButter Gollum, Mrs. Cincy and I usually share a footlong sub. So we get a turkey and cut it in half. So that's what we're having. Man, my comments are like freaking, they keep jumping all over the damn place. Okay. And we were right at Gordon Sutherland. Gordon says, what's up, since he made it onto a live from Scotland. Hope you and your fam are well, buddy. I'm doing great. And hope everything's going well in Scotland. That is somewhere that I have not been in a long time. The last time I was there, 1985. My brother was in the Air Force, and he was stationed in, what in hell was the name of that? Fairford? Was that the name of the base? Fairford? It was somewhere in the UK. But we went on a tour, and he took some leave, and we toured. We went to Wales, saw Stonehenge, went to Scotland. I think the only place we didn't go, again, I was 10, so I'm trying to remember. The only thing I really remember is my mom bought me a Zoids figure from Harrods. B, I got lost in Virgin Records because I went and wandering around to look for the comic books. My brother found me. C, we were eating a burger somewhere and I asked for no onions, and then they brought it, and I went to check for onions, and there was no onions, but there was also a giant mother-frickin' metal bolt sitting right in the middle of my hamburger. It fell off of something and fell onto my burger. So if I did not check for onions, I probably would have been into that sucker, and I would have shattered teeth, and that would not have been good. And I remember Stonehenge. There's a few, and then we saw Bill Shakespeare's place, Stratford-on-Avon. I think that's about it that I remember from from that trip. Again, that was, good Lord, that was 37 years ago. But anyway. Friendly Neighborhood says, the frozen hot chocolate is not hot. It's cold. Kind of like a frozen milkshake chocolate milk. That sounds frickin' delicious right now. That sounds better than this. I would like to have that right now. Mason Hunley says, did you hear about Punk and the Elite? Yep. And if you want my quick thoughts on that, I think it's a work. Because a lot of people were like, hey, that MJF rant where he was like, effing fire me, Tony. It was a work. They planned that. There's many, many reasons why I think it's a work. And I'll just leave it with this. How do we know that happened? How do we know that actually happened? We shouldn't know that happened. It happened backstage. There was a media scrum, and all of the media members were in a room, so they were all segregated. So a altercation in a private locker room backstage where there's not fans there or cameras that supposedly happened. I'm not being conspiracy theorist here. I'm just saying it's wrestling. The whole point of wrestling is to blur the lines of reality. The whole thing is a production, and they want us to think it's not a production. They want us to think it's real. That's why I think the whole stripping of titles, the suspensions, they're probably just either taking time off for family, vacations, to rest, to recuperate, maybe an injury. It's a freaking work. And unless someone gets fired, then I'm going to continue to think it's a work. But there you go. I think I made that a longer issue than I was originally planning on making. And you can disagree with me. You can think that it's real. That's totally fine. The best wrestling is when you don't know if it's real or not. So they're doing their jobs there. Bobby Makowski's here. How's it going, Bobby? Uber Hulk is here. I'm about to review the 1989 Batcave. So I picked up both the original movie comic plus Batman 89 comic. It was pretty good. I remember getting that when I was 14. I remember getting both of those comic books. I kind of want to get them again, honestly. Let's see here. Michael Thomas. Are you getting the Figuarts No Way Home Boys? No Way Home. Are you talking about this guy right here? And the Toby and the Tom Holland? I'm probably leaning towards not getting those, but I am. And I have slowed down on my Hot Toys pickups. I'm being more picky. However, I really, really, really loved No Way Home. I thought it was one of those moments that will always, always stick out to me in the MCU history. There's only a few of those that I'm going to always remember. And just seeing all three of the Spider-Man on the same screen at the same time was huge to me. I thought it was amazing. Pun intended. But I think I'm leaning towards getting the Hot Toys versions of all three of those. So that's going to set me back. So I'm probably not going to get the Figuarts versions or the Marvel Legends versions. Probably just going to stick with the Hot Toys. Let's see. Adam says 60 a fig, maybe. If you're talking about I think this is when we were talking about the sale that Big Bad Toy Store is having this weekend on the Falcon Bucky, and what's his ass? John Walker. Michael says, no deal. Once I discovered import sites, it was a wrap for BBTS. Yep. If they're still available on HLJ or AmiAmi or any of those other import sites, you're probably going to get a better deal than 80 a figure. Gordon says, no deal for those three. You'd be better waiting for the Figuarts Sam Wilson cap, I reckon. Maddox says, that's actually a decent deal. The Falcon being technically 80 isn't bad, but 80 for John Walker and Bucky is bad. The face sculpts ain't worth it. Plus, they are cheaper on import sites. So there you go. Haunter Dream, so this goes back to when I was going over the comics. Haunter Dream says The Dark Knights of Steel is so awesome. I've only read the first issue, so I need to definitely catch up. Benny says, Cincy, deal if you're just starting. So Benny says it's a good deal if you're just starting on Figuarts and you want to pick up 3 Figuarts for, I guess, a decent price or a competitive price at least. Adam says, tell us more about your movie later this chat. Nate Simmons, Nate the Great, Syndicate Santa. How's it going, Nate? Good to see ya. He says, what's up, Cincy and everyone? Haunter Dreams. Oh, yeah, the Ghost Rider goes hard. It's very raw and gory. I bought the first 2 issues and then I bought that Wolverine issue. So if I like the Wolverine issue, I might actually fill in the run and see how it is. Alistair McRae, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you here. Michael Thomas says, Cincy, do you look for specific artists and their cover variants? Occasionally, I'm a big fan of like J. Scott Campbell, so I'll look for a lot of his variants. I like Art Germ. I'll look for that. His variants, and then In Hyuk Lee. I can never pronounce that name. I like his stuff. Who else? I think those are the ones that I mainly go for. Anytime Todd McFarlane does a cover, I'm definitely going to look at that too. He's always been one of my favorite artists. I wish he would draw more. Adam says Jail Detroit. King Hippo, right before the comments jumped, said, Cincy, which store you get your comics from? I was down in Dallas, stopped by Titan Comics. Titan Comics is an awesome store. I love Titan Comics. A little bit too far away from me where I live. It would take me probably 25 to 30 minutes to drive to Titan Comics, but I have bought Hot Toys from them before. I get mine from Keith's Comics in Firewheel. It's Firewheel Mall or Firewheel Center, whatever the hell it's called, but Keith's Comics. I used to shop at Keith's Comics North Dallas. Shout out to Chris, who works there, because I used to live right by there, and that was back in 06. But then I stuck with Keith's, but I go to the Firewheel location now. McButter says you need to be a guest on Wade's Sunday comic stream breakfast bars soon, Cincy. Yeah, he had just kind of like promoted that when the last time I was on Wade's channel. It was a few weeks back, and he had talked about doing breakfast bars. And I actually bought the Predator comic book because he had bought it, and I wanted to see how it was. I actually liked that comic book quite a bit. The hell was that? Sounded like something just hit that damn house. Anyway, hopefully that wasn't... hopefully no one just crashed into my house. Or a frickin' comet didn't hit the damn roof. Haunter Dream says, I love Gore and Mighty Thor, but I just can't get myself to watch it again. Maddox says, I also saw Thor yesterday. It was okay. It wasn't horrible like some people say, but it wasn't great either. Just meh. All right. I'm going to start with Olu as soon as I show you some figures that I picked up. So, I actually picked up some stuff from Craig, not another retro channel, who was doing a fundraiser for the movie that he and I are both in.
Daddy?
Yes?
There's a dead bird on the sidewalk.
Okay, that's what it was. I literally heard, did you just see it?
Yeah, I was out. I was going outside, and then I saw a really big thing, and it looked like a bird.
Well, don't go near it.
Okay.
And don't let Willie out. I don't want him to sniff it.
Okay.
Okay, so I was not imagining things. That loud sound that I just heard where it sounded like a car drove into my house was actually a large bird flying into my house. So I'm going to have to go scoop that sucker up with a shovel and throw him into the frickin' forest, or I don't know, bury him. I don't know. What do you do with a big ass dead bird? Hopefully it's not too big. Hopefully it's not like a frickin' vulture or a damn hawk or something. Anyway, Fridays, guys. It's Friday. Hell yeah. All right. So where was I? I bought some stuff from Narc. So the first thing that I saw in the box was this little note. It says, "Love you long time." So he's gonna love me long time from Narc, and he gave me a little koozie with his little guy on there. So I'm gonna put my brewski in there. So there's immediate functionality for a little giveaway toy that he gave me. I bought these two because they were part of a package deal. So Xandar and Zorana. This is my second Xandar. I don't need this one. I already have him. He's already down on the shelf ski down there. I definitely did need Zorana, so I'm happy to pick her up. She looks great. Changed out her O-ring. She's nice and tight now. And then I got the red backpack because this was Boston Mike's, and he said that it didn't have the original red backpack, so he had the battle pack, silver backpack. But I was like, how much can a backpack be? So I bought one for $1.79 on eBay, and it actually arrived the same day as the figure. So I got her with her proper backpack. There's Zorana. Can cross her off the list. And this Xandar will go somewhere. I'm not sure where, but he's complete. And he looks cool. So that was the first thing I picked up from them. And then I also picked this guy up. Bam, MODOK. So it's the Marvel Legends MODOK. You guys have seen this one before. But there's something else that I picked up on clearance from GameStop that will go perfectly with that. And I'll get to that in just a second. So Olu said, "Happy Friday, got my Toad." So it looks like Toad is starting to ship and arrive with some people. I was watching Stuart Fullbrook's channel, Nerdmania. Check out Nerdmania. And Stuart actually received some awesome figures. He got already, he's in the UK, but he got the Dark Trooper, he got Tomax and Zaymot, G.I. Joe Classified, and he got Stalker. So that's 4 figures, which I'm anxiously waiting for. I kind of want to army build the Dark Trooper. But yeah, he got some very nice pickups. So check out Nerdmania, Nerdmania, Stewart's channel. Check it out. Show him some love. Let's see here. Andrew says, "Hey, Cincy, happy weekend, you rock, man, and congrats on racking up the minor career in acting." Yes, for those that don't know, I've shared this a couple times before. My best friend growing up and I, that was like the thing that we did for fun, is made movies. We loved going to the movies, watching movies, and then he had a camcorder, and we would make movies. And I was usually the one that was acting in them. He was the one that was like directing and stuff. But yeah, we would make little action movies and stuff, and little horror movies and whatnot. But it's always been something that I've been interested in, acting. So kind of doing it as an adult is very, very fun, and it really brings me back. So it's just another form of nostalgia, I guess. Another form of me enjoying something that I really loved from my past. And I love it even more now because I get to work with some extremely, extremely talented people. And it seems like the more talented the people that I'm working with, the more I'm actually kind of like, the better I'm doing. So if you are interested in watching our movie, it's called Retro Freaks. We're premiering it October 19th. I think it's going to be made available for download soon after. And I would love if you guys would all watch that movie and tell me how I did. Because I guess it's okay to say this, I have a pretty major part in the film. So I guess if you're watching this and you like me, you might enjoy the film as well, because I'm in it a lot. Anyway, WI Watch Guy. Is that We Watch Guy or WI Watch Guy? Anyway, Ultimate Hogan was 25 at my Target today. That's a hell of a deal. Dark Knight Returns in armor to fight Stupid Man was only $5. $5. Comments jumped, and I just saw Nate said, "Have a good night, everyone. Catch up with you later, Cincy." Take care, Nate. It was great to see you in here, and have a great weekend, my friend. Let's see. Nate also said, "Don't forget Amazon Japan or hobby search for good deals from Japan." Rum Hambles, how are you? Bald Beard, you sir have a good taste in comic artists. Let's see. Stephen Turner, and thank you for that, Bald Beard. I appreciate that. Toyaholic is here. Stephen Turner says, "Wow, just finished work. Open up YouTube and a Cincy stream plus NFL this weekend. Sweet way to start the weekend. Plus, if you're a fan of Cobra Kai, that dropped. Plus a new, what the hell's the name of that show? Not Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings? I don't know what the official name of the show, but I know an episode of that dropped. A lot of people are saying that's the best one so far. Lot to watch. There's a lot to watch. Bald Beard says, spoiler alert, it was a condor. That reminds me, a lot of people don't even remember this. There was a movie called Condor Man. I saw it when I was very, very young. Like, single-digit age. Condor Man. Does anyone else remember that movie? Or am I the only one that remembers that damn movie? Michelle O'Rourke Johansson, how are you? Malika Mabane, peace to you as well, my friend. Let's see here. Michelle, why are you sad? It says you're sad. FYI, keep the goatee? You know what? I was thinking about this the other day. I have had to keep this on my face to remain consistent on screen because I had a facial hair for like one of the initial shoots, so I have to look the same. I can't wait to shave this off. I don't know what it is. I'm just like tired of it. I just want to like shave my whole freaking face. But the wife says she likes it. And I don't know. So I might keep it. I don't know. We'll see. Jester remembers Condor Man. Thank God. Jester remembers Condor Man. I think it was a Disney movie, wasn't it? Toyaholic says Rings of Power. Thank you. I appreciate it. I forgot the damn name. Michelle said, my family's mourning the loss of our queen. So Michelle must be in the UK. Yes, the passing of Queen Elizabeth. Sad to see that. 96 years old. Yeah, that was... I was startling, to say the least, when I saw that news on my phone yesterday after I worked out. Let's see here. Ram Hamble says, my pre-orders for the Spidey stuff came through, so I'm excited for next week. Ram Hamble says, I'm looking forward to the Amazing Fantasy Spidey and the Venom Null 2-pack. That's available, by the way, guys, on Hasbro Pulse. I went to Hasbro Pulse to buy... Well, let me just go ahead and kind of segue into 3 things that I bought. They're all Black Series figures. They're all the same figure, but let me show you what I got. So I saw this guy at my local Walmart. Good old Figrin Dan and the Modal Nodes. They are interchangeable because they all look the same. They're all wearing the same outfit. But you can see there's 3 different instruments in there. So I decided, you know what? There was one there. I'm going to go to some other Walmarts and see if I can buy the other one. Because it's only, I think it's 1 per case on these. I think it's 2 per case on the Darth Vader. But I was able to find 3. So I found 3 of the Modal Nodes. They will each get an instrument. And Nardil is the other figure. It's a deluxe figure. And it comes with 3 different instruments as well. And that is on Hasbro Pulse. So I actually went to Hasbro Pulse to purchase a Nardil. And I was going to get 2 of them. I don't know if I went 3 because they're like $28 or more. 32, something like that. But I definitely noticed that there were some Marvel Legends that were in stock. I think the Spinneret and Renew Your Vows Spidey is on there in stock. And then the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, the Iron Spidey was in stock. So we can go ahead and just check. By the way, yeah, so there you go. Modal Nodes. I have some Marvel Legends. I have a Marvel Legend to show you. I have another clearance figure that I found at GameStop. and then some DC Multiverse. But I'll get to those in just a second. I want to do something right now. I'm going to go to Hasbro Pulse, and I'm going to see if they still have what I saw earlier. So I want to make you guys aware of these things, because a lot of times you're working hard, you're out, you got kids, you got stuff. You might not know that stuff is in stock. So let's just look at that Howard the Duck. Whose head is that? Whose head is that? Interesting. So let's do this. Best sellers. There they are. So let's see. $27.99. Add to cart. So he's in stock. That is the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. And let's see if the other ones are in stock still. $55.99. Spidey and Spinneret. A lot of people are saying this is the best Spider-Man ever made. And then there's Spinneret. In stock. Add to cart. And then finally, we've got... There's no way this is in stock yet, is it? No, it's still pre-order. January 1st is what they're anticipating on that. And then what was the other one? Iron Spidey. There he is. $33.99. So it looks like they're a couple bucks more than Target. But they're in stock at Hasbro Pulse and to cart. You can buy all of those right now. So there you go, guys. There's a little bit of making you aware of stuff. News, if you will. Go to go to Hasbro Pulse and pick those up if you are interested. Where the hell were we? We were on Rum Hambles saying, oh, I read that. Mr. Imagination said, yes, I saw Condor Man in the theater. Anyone that remembers Condor Man, we're showing our age right now, because that came out a long ass time ago. But hell yes. Cheers to everyone watching that remembers Condor Man. Malika said Condor Man was a great old campy flick from the late 70s, early 80s. It was indeed. Michelle O'Rourke Johansson said, we have a candle lit in our home in her honor. Stephen Turner said, I remember Condor Man. He was a comic book writer that became his hero. I think it was from Disney. So there you go. I was not misremembering it. Let's see. Andrew says, Cynthia, did you hear about the Marvel World War II video game with Captain America and T'Chaka, Black Panther, teaming up from the makers of Uncharted, announced at D23? I have not heard about that, but holy frick, that sounds amazing. I am 100% down for that. That sounds so cool. Absolutely. Clone Trooper 075, happy Friday to you. Mike Hare, how's it going? King Hippo Mac, the Rings of Power. Uber Hulk says, Cincy, is your trailer on set filled with hot toys? Hot toys or vintage Joes? I do not have a trailer on set. It would be nice if I had a trailer. I do not, though. White Shadow, how's it going? Michael Thomas, are you getting the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 arcade cabinet? No. However, if I was ever to find a deal on NFL Blitz or NBA Jam, I would probably buy one, if not each of those two, because I loved playing those in my, how old was I? Early 20s. That was like the mid to late 90s. I would play the hell out of Blitz and NBA Jam. Let's see. Steven says, just looked up Condor Man, 1981 from Disney, and they and they lost millions on it. It did not do well. Neither did Tron. Tron was a gigantic flop in the theater. However, it's got a cult following. I love Tron. I still watch it. Tron Legacy, also severely underrated movie. Tron Legacy, awesome movie. Highly rewatchable. I rewatched the hell out of Tron Legacy. Down Under Bricks says, "Good day, Cincy. Cool to catch you live while having breakfast. It is, what is it there? Like 6 in the morning on Saturday? Hope you're doing well. Down Under Bricks, hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy your Saturday." Let's see. Michelle says, "You would like my collection that I have. I still have my Care Bear and Gem and the holograms dolls. I also have an Evanescence collection. I have all the band's albums, and I also Amy's comic book. Interesting. 3 issues of Echoes from the Void." Nick Lax, "Any talk on the new Hot Toys Valkyrie?" I posted a picture of it on the Nerd Bar. Guys, I do have a Facebook group, so if you are on Facebook and you want to talk toys and stuff like that, it's the Nerd Bar. I think it's facebook.com/groups/the Nerd Bar. But yeah, join up, and I think the Valkyrie looks freaking amazing. I posted, I think my post, this was before I started the rewatch of Thor Love and Thunder, is I said occasionally I buy Hot Toys figures from movies I didn't really love. Good example of that is the gold armor Wonder Woman from Wonder Woman 84, and then the Harley Quinn caution tape jacket from Birds of Prey. I didn't really like those movies that much. I think Wonder Woman 84 is better than I thought it was when I first saw it, but I think Valkyrie might be a case of that. I think I will definitely buy that Valkyrie because I just think it looks amazing. The hair looks so cool. Her hair looks awesome with like the braids and stuff. It's a really cool looking figure, so I think I'm going to buy that one. Let's see. Paul Maynard says, "Michael Crawford, an English actor, and yes, I vaguely remember Condor Man in the bright bird outfit." Lucas says, "Nail and Shield is exactly the same as Figrin, just got more Figrin figures if you want the whole band." Yeah, but I want the instruments, because there's 3 new instruments. The ones that look like a drum, the one that looks like a frickin', I don't know, he's holding a big-ass thing. There's like 3 new instruments with that figure. That's why I kind of want that figure. Because I kind of want to make the whole band. And I think that's the only way you can get those instruments, so... I don't know how to pronounce this name because it looks like it's Russian. I'm just going to say Bauko Pakozan, which is definitely not the way to pronounce it, but it's the way that I'm reading it. "Hello, Cincy. Cheers from Serbia." I think you're the first person from Serbia that's ever been in a chat on a live stream. So greetings, and thank you for being here. It's 1 after midnight here. I'm doing some dios, and I'm glad to see this show live for once. Dude, that's awesome, first of all. And thanks for being here. That's amazing. Serbia. Darth Primus, Ant-Man's head. What are we talking about here? Ant-Man's head. Ant-Man's head from What If Zombie episode. Oh! Okay, so we're talking... Sorry. We're talking about that Howard the Duck, the head in the jar. I guess that's Ant-Man's head from the What If Zombie episode. Okay. Sorry. I was like, what in the hell are they talking about? Jester said, "Need that, Howard." Andrew Petty says that's Paul Rudd's Ant-Man head from What If. Let's see. Comments jumped. Where the hell was I? Michelle says, "Cincy, would you know what my Gem and the Holograms collection would be worth today by chance?" No idea. But it's got to be worth something because you don't see a whole lot of Gem and the Hologram stuff at all. So it's probably worth a pretty penny. Maddox says the Spider-Man and Spinneret 2-pack is a great pickup. Toyaholic says the Renew Your Vows Spidey is really great. Best Spider-Man to date. The thing I like about that figure, I don't have the figure yet, but all the reviews I've seen, he's more muscular than the Pizza Spidey. And I like that. Because occasionally, you know, a lot of artists drew Spider-Man very thin, but some artists drew him kind of beefy. Like Mark Bagley drew him more muscular, whereas like McFarlane and Eric Larson drew him more thin. So, I'm kind of going back and forth between buying the Renew Your Vows 2-pack and the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, because I really like the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. I think it looks really cool. Let's see. How hard is it to put together those one-up cabinets? Jester, it's kind of a pain in the ass, not gonna lie. It takes some time. It's about as time consuming as putting together like a detolf. So if you've put together these things, it's kind of the same amount of time invested in putting these together. When I put these things together, there's a lot of cursing. There's a lot of where's this tool? I need a screwdriver. I'm always afraid I'm gonna freaking break something. So it's a stressful thing, and then you get to play it like this golden tea machine, my baby right here, right next to my desk. That's my favorite machine. They're a lot of fun. Oh, let's see. Chris Flynn says it's not T'Chaka, it's his father. Interesting. So the World War II video game with Captain America, it's not T'Chaka, it's T'Chaka's father. Andrew says, I have the TMNT arcade one up, but I really want the Tron one next. Andrew says, holy cow, you're awesome. Since you're usually a hot take, but Tron Legacy is also one of my absolute favorites. Dude, it's such a good movie. The action in it, the effects, the storyline, love it. Especially like the disc scene when he's fighting, when he first gets there, and then also the light cycle scene is so freaking cool. I love that scene. Steven says, love Tron and Tron Legacy. Since you ever get up to Rhode Island or southeastern Massachusetts, we have to hang out. I'm actually going to be in Cape Cod for work, but I'm there for like a quick 2 or 3 days. I'm flying in through Logan Airport, and then I'm driving straight out to Cape Cod, and then I'm doing stuff for work, and then I'm driving back to Logan, and then flying right out. So I wish I had maybe like an extra day to just hang out in Boston or Massachusetts and just hit stores up, but I don't think it's going to work out. I actually looked at the trip because I have to drive 2 hours to Cape Cod, so I was looking if there's any stores, like comic book stores, along the way. I think there's a couple, actually, so I might be hitting those up. Baldbeard says, speaking of older movies, I really want to see a full-length Transformers 86 movie, but with the Bumblebee opening scene. That would be freaking amazing. I would pay money to see that. Nameless says Tron Legacy was very good. Rinsler Tron was dope. Andrew Petty says, I agree, Baldbeard. They need to do an entire Cybertron war movie with those designs from that scene. It's like studios are afraid to not have live actors in movies anymore. Like they could easily do a fully CGI animated Transformers movie, but if you just think back to all the Transformers movies that they've had, they focus more so on the human actors than the Transformers. It's like the Transformers are like background characters. Even in the Bay movies, like Shia LaBeouf was the main character. Mark Wahlberg, main character. The Transformers, like freaking background. Sometimes they were just like extras almost. They're afraid to do like a fully CGI animated movie, and I think it would be badass. I think a lot of people would definitely pay to see it. Charles Jamie says, what up, Cincy? Question, how's your horror collection going? What have I bought horror-wise? I really want to get the Elvira figure. I thought about getting the NECA Universal Monsters. There's so many variations of those now. There's black and white, there's color, there's glow-in-the-dark ones now, and those really cool-looking cards. So I think I'm eventually going to... When Dracula comes out, as soon as a Dracula figure by NECA comes out, that's probably going to suck me in. And I'm going to go back and get all the other ones I missed. But horror-wise, I have picked up... What was the last one I picked up? I just picked up a NECA figure. Oh, it was Robocop. That's not really horror. I love the American Werewolf in London stuff. If they release more stuff there, I'll pick those up. But yeah, it's kind of... I haven't really bought a whole lot of horror stuff recently. Let's see. Mando Season 3 trailer will be dropped at D23. Hell yes. Can't wait. Down Under Bricks. I slept in. It's 9 a.m. So you guys are freaking 15 hours ahead. 9 a.m. in Australia. Michael Taylor, Nail and Shield is the other band member. He is indeed. Lucas, yeah, you only need to buy one nail-in to get the instruments is what I was... Oh, dude! You just blew my freaking mind. That's true. Why would I need to buy 2 deluxe nail-in shields when I could just buy one nail-in, get all 3 instruments, and buy like 2 more modal nodes, 2 more figure Dans? Dude, I'm such a freaking idiot sometimes. I did not even think about that, and that saves me money. Lucas Layton, you are the winner of this chat. Thank you very much for pounding pounding that knowledge into my brain, because I was not getting it at first. I'm like, oh yeah, it finally clicked. Dude, that's genius. Genius! Where was I? Lucas Layton, you're the man. All right. Speaking of saving money, I went to GameStop this week, and they had a clearance sale. Everything that was marked at clearance prices, you saved an extra 25% off. So here's the 2 purchases that I made. Nothing really special. You probably already have these figures. The first is an All Elite Wrestling figure. I needed him to complete my trio of Orange Cassidy, the Kentucky Gentleman Chuck Taylor, and Trent? Yes, it's Trent. So Trent Beretta, who lost his Beretta, now he's just Trent, question mark. And he's not even accurate anymore because he's got the long hair. He's shaved his head recently. But $22, 25% off. I think I got this for like $15, 14, something like that. So I picked that up. Plus I had a $5 off for being a GameStop Pro member. So yeah. So I got that for super cheap. And then I got this one right here, Marvel Legends. This is the one that's going to go very well with MODOK. It is the AIM Scientist Supreme. And I got this for like a measly... It was 14, so this was like $10. $10 for the AIM Scientist Supreme. So I thought that was a hell of a deal. I'm going to pose the MODOK and the AIM Scientist Supreme with... Where the hell is he? He's behind me. Right? There. He's going with that guy. Maestro, because if you read the Maestro comic book, when he wakes up in that future, he is immediately confronted by AIM and MODOK. So they're going to go well together. Let's see. Friendly Neighborhood says the sound outside your house was probably a package being delivered. The delivery guy always likes to throw stuff at my door. I wish it was a package being delivered. I actually got some stuff earlier, but no, unfortunately, it was a bird that was either blind or was just a bad flyer, and he flew right into the house and died. So I'm going to have to shovel that sucker and throw him somewhere. Throw him into the forest. The bird goes into the trash bin. Yeah, but then I got to put it in like a bag and then throw it in my freaking trash bin, and it's going to stink. Even though they're picking up the trash on Sunday, it's going to smell really bad. Marvel Action, hello from Vegas, baby. Vegas, baby. Target has deep discounts right now. Dark Vader says the Tron Legacy soundtrack was dope. Who was that? Was that the Chemical Brothers, or was that... No, it was Daft Punk. Daft Punk did the soundtrack. Andrew Petty also really loved the opening espionage nighttime type scene, sneaking into NCOM. And yeah, that was a cool scene. Zoom Flight, what's your go-to brewski brand? Honestly, it's probably just like Bud Light or Mick Ultra, just some light stuff. Just enough to help me wind down a little bit after a kind of long week. Liquid Momentum, oh man, what are we drinking? Making me thirsty, Cincy. Excited for football this weekend. I am excited for football, even though I'm not going to be able to watch anything on Sunday. I'm going to be watching college on Saturday, but yeah, Sunday filming for the Filmski. Stephen Turner, Blast from the Past in Falmouth on Cape Cod. Cool place. Last I went, they had old Star Wars stuff and old... Really? Blast from the Past. I will definitely check it out. Very cool, because I get a rental car, so I'm definitely going to make my way there. By the way, guys, let me show you something here. I'm just going to do some blatant promotion here because I'm going to show you a Instagram page that I would absolutely love. If you have not already liked the page, I would love it if you guys would like it, because if I can pull it up, I should have had this already up. Let's do this. I'm going to click on Mary Kate's because she's in the film too. And I'm going to click on this post and I'm going to click on this. And there it is. All right, so let's do a little screen capture action. All right, so this right here is our Instagram page. So we do not have a Facebook page yet, I don't think. I don't think Dave started one, but we have an Instagram page. Recently started it, and look who's on here. This guy right here. This is cast members, crew. This Dave, he owns Back Alley Toys. He's also writer, producer, director. Craig, Not Another Retro Channel. Tiffany, she's in the movie. Boston Mike. Eric, who owns Horror Freak. We have Andre Gower, who played Sean in the Monster Squad. What? Yes! If you saw the Monster Squad, the movie where the kids fought against the Universal Monsters in 1987, the lead actor was Sean, and he is in our movie, Andre, and there he is right there. This guy right here, Josh Martin, he's in our movie, and you know what he's known for? Voicing, I think it's Majin Buu from Dragon Ball Z, and he also played Barney. Very interesting there. But I would love it. And there's our movie poster. The great Dave Wheeler, who I always do Grippin' and Rippin' with. He drew this. So I would love it, guys. If you would, go to this page right here, Retro Freaks the Movie. Like the page. Let's get this followership up to over 1,000. It's good to set goals. Over 1,000. Because you're going to see updates. You're going to see pictures. You're going to see... If you want to watch the movie, this is how you're going to find out about it. Retro Freaks the Movie. So check that out. Blatant self-promotion there. Sorry about that, guys. It's like a commercial on the live stream. But I just wanted to share that because I'm very proud of what we're doing with that thing. Anyway, what else do I got to show you? All right. Last two items that I picked up here in this little mini haul are they are DC Multiverse from McFarlane, and I ordered them on Amazon because they were discounted. And I wanted to have some Superman figures because I like Superman. So I ordered this Superboy, the John Kent, which it's out of arm's length for me right now, but he's already on my thing. I already took him out and unboxed him. But I got the John Kent Superboy. I got the Rebirth Superman, and then I got... So here's the one that I got. I did not order the Chase. I ordered the regular Rebirth Superman, but they sent me the damn Chase. So I was like, well, I didn't really want the Chase. Do I send back the Chase? Or do I keep the Chase and just buy the actual Rebirth one? The cool thing about the Chase is it's like gray and it almost looks like a stone monument. So I think that's the way it might... Because in the comic books, this Rebirth Superman, he died. Or is that the New 52 one? Either way, the younger Superman that was involved with Wonder Woman died from kryptonite poisoning. And then the another Superman that was father to John Kent became the Superman. They kind of merged. You got to read it. Anyway, but this looks like almost like a stone monument. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I don't know. Do I return the Chase and get the regular one or keep that? So that was interesting because I didn't order the Chase, but I got the Chase. And then this was the other one I ordered. So it's the what's his name? Devastator? That's Batman, for those that don't know. That's Batman. It's what if Batman was Doomsday, basically. I think he's called Devastator. But there's Superman. the one we know, Red Trunks Superman fighting against him. So kind of cool there. If you're not caught up on DC Comics and you're like, how the frick is that Batman? There was a storyline called Dark Knights of Metal where an evil Batman from another universe who became the Joker, he went to different universes and brought other evil Batmen where it was Bruce Wayne, but it was what if this happened to Bruce Wayne and he turned into this. So there's all kinds of like wicked ass Bruce Waynes and wicked ass Batman. So it's a really cool storyline actually. It sounds weird, but they made a ton of figures. McFarlane made a ton of figures for that storyline. So there's the pickups, guys. Those are the pickups. So it's going to be the rest of the lives is going to be in the chat ski. So if you have anything you want to say, bring up, ask, put it on in there, and we'll talk about that at least until Mrs. Cincy and Tay get back with my Subway and the groceries. Because as soon as that happens, I'm going to go eat my dinner, and then I'm going to get my shovel, and I'm going to get that dead bird, and I'm going to throw that sucker somewhere. Maybe give him a proper burial? I don't know. I just don't want him stinking up the place, because he's dead, apparently dead as a doornail on our sidewalk out there. Let's see. Damien Ristori. Hi, Cincy and all. My most anticipated return is Willow. I'm of the age that loved the movie. If Queen Bavmorda returns, I won't need to hide behind a sofa. Willow! I have not seen that in forever. Val Kilmer. I need to rewatch that. I remember my friend and I, the one that I always made movies with as a kid, we saw Willow a few times in the theater. We really liked it. So I got to rewatch that. Rolando Flores, how are you doing? Michael Taylor, wonder if Hasbro ends up making a Cantina band box set. If not for Black Series, then for Vintage Collection. With my luck, yes, I will buy all of the members and have it all set up, and then they'll release the box set, probably cheaper and with more accessories, just as a big FU to me. Because that's what usually happens. Andrew Petty, oh yeah, Daft Punk on the soundtrack for that movie as well was sick. I'm sorry, I will stop geeking out over Tron. Hey dude, we all love Tron. I think everyone loves that movie, universally. Tron Legacy, awesome movie, severely underrated. Should have done much bigger things. Okay. Andrew says, I'm sorry, I just read that. Steven says, also, if you see a Newberry Comics near Cape Cod, it is mostly CDs, vinyl, and Funko Pops. Some new comics and trade paperbacks, but it's not really a comic store. That's the one that I saw. So that sucks. I will definitely try that other one, which I already forgot the name of. Was it called Blast from the Past? Yes, Blast from the Past. I got to look that one up. Map my way there. AIM Scientist is an underrated fig. He definitely is great on the villain shelf, Damien says. Alistair says, sorry I stepped away. Did you reveal your modern grail? No, that video has not come out yet. That's my... so I have a video coming out, which is a store tour and toy hunt at a place called House of Plastic in Ohio. And then the next video after that is a video all about me picking up a modern grail figure. And honestly, every time I walk by it, it steals my attention. It's so awesome. But there's also Hot Toys in that video too, so definitely check that one out. It's going to be a good one. I geek out big time when I'm opening up this Grail thing, but it's awesome. So Alistair, yes, that's coming up, but it has not been released yet. All right. I missed a bunch of comments, so I'm scrolling up. Michael says, did you see the Black Adam trailer that came out yesterday? If so, what are your thoughts on it and how it will turn out? Michael Taylor, it looks freaking awesome. I cannot wait for it. It looks, every trailer they've released, it's gotten better and better. I love the fact that we saw, and it's such a, like, kind of a minor detail in the trailer. We saw Amanda Waller. So this takes place in the DC universe that we know. I was wondering, because it's got the Justice Society, I didn't know which timeline it took place in, because they're introducing this whole multiverse for DC movies. I didn't know if it took place in the same universe as all of the other DC movies we've seen. Besides the Batman, of course. But like Justice League, Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, Suicide Squad. Amanda Waller is in the freaking trailer. Sorry if that's a spoiler for anyone, but I saw her face and I'm like, hell yes. And she's like, who's on the team? I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Justice Society. It looks like Dr. Fate's leading them. Atom Smasher, Hawkman. What's her name? Cyclone. I'm really looking forward to it now. And then that scene where it's like 2 seconds, but Black Adam's like just kind of like he's got his cloak on and he's just kind of like there's lightning forming around him and he's kind of like levitating, and then you can see in the background a big ass Atom Smasher running towards him. Oh, that was such a cool shot. It was such a cool shot. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be badass. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm like giddy over it. October can't get here soon enough so that I can watch that damn movie. That might be like a premiere night, date night for me and Mrs. Cincy to watch that movie. So yeah, I'm very excited for it. Alistair says Daft Punk had help from Hans Zimmer, uncredited for Tron. I didn't know he helped on that. Interesting. Brian, and as far as going back to Michael Turner, how I think it's going to turn out, it depends if it's a good movie or not. If it's a good movie and people start talking about it, it'll do really well. But if it's not good and people are like, save your money, wait for it, it'll be on frickin' HBO Max. I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. I like The Rock. I've liked pretty much all of his movies. I'm so excited for this damn movie. It looks really good. Anyway, give the bird a Viking funeral. Make a little raft. Shoot an arrow. Set it on fire. That'd be pretty badass. Brian said, hey, since he Dorkside finally sent my last bat and alley viper I needed. I'm about to spend a grip on Gridiron Studio stuff for them. What's Gridiron Studio stuff? I'm not familiar with that. Christoph, Kenneth, do you know people in Egypt eat all of the migrating songbirds in 2 bites? Interesting. I was not aware of that. Andrew Petty says, hashtag Monster Squad. You can also add hashtag Wolfman's Got Nards. Christoph says, Barney. Christoph says he's got them great dance moves. Rum Hambles, I knew it. I recognized Josh. I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. My name is... Okay, cool. So, since his name is kind of written in... Is that Cyrillic? I don't want to be dumb here, but I don't know what language that's written in. But he says, my name is Boschko or Boschko. Like famous painter Bosch and Co. First 2 letters of company. Hope I explained it a little bit. I'm watching your channel since 2017 or 2018. So very, very cool. Now that I know how to pronounce your name, I felt like I was butchering it before. But thank you very much for watching the channel so long. That's quite a long time. That's what, 2, 4, 5 years? So yeah, very awesome, man. I appreciate it. Andrew says Majin Buu. Wow, I didn't know he was in it. I met and got autographs from Sean Schemmel and Christopher Sabat last year. Brian King says, is this going to be my new Clerks? I certainly hope so. I can tell you that regardless of how much people like it, we're definitely making another movie. I watched like the clips and stuff after we filmed things, and I'm obviously I'm biased since I'm in the movie, but I really, really love the way it's turning out. I really like it. And I really hope you guys like it too. Ultimately, I mean, we're doing this movie, because we like doing this. There's a lot of like people that went to like film school, acting school. This is like a passion for all of us. So people love acting. That's why we're doing this. And then we're doing it for people like to enjoy. We're making something for you to enjoy. Same reason I make these videos on here, these live streams and stuff. I do this for you guys, to enjoy, this hobby that we love together. So I hope you guys like it. So we're putting a lot into it. Let's see. Christoph says, you figured I would also notice, but he was Barney first for me. JSN says, last time I went to Cape Cod's Target, the toy section was a desert. If there's any good places in Cape Cod that I should go, and it doesn't even have to be a toy place or a retail store. Hell, if there's a good place to eat, a good place to get donuts? Let me know. Shout it out. All right. Looks like Mrs. Cincy and Tay Tay are here with groceries and Subway. I'm going to wrap this up now. I didn't get to some of the comments, so I'm just scrolling really quick. Have you seen the Game Chasers movie yet? Go to Retropalooza if you're local, because we're screening our film as a double feature with the Game Chasers movie. October 22nd. It's a Saturday night. It'll be a good time. Retropalooza. Thank you guys for all being here. I appreciate it. It was a fun live. I'll see you guys again soon. I have more videos coming up. I have a big announcement to make as far as how you can potentially buy some of the stuff that's in my collection that I'm cycling out. I will have a big announcement on that soon. But I guess that's it for now. So I appreciate it, guys. Have fun collecting. And adios for now. Sorry about the abrupt ending, but my Subway's waiting for me. Got to get my turkey sub. Have a great weekend, guys. Enjoy football.